Yeah, so the video that I just showed, when I first pulled up, it was two guys while I was about to park at first. There was two guys posted up out there just sitting there just waiting, you know what I'm saying, for my arrival, looking at their phones. So then I moved and went to a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, little area to park. That's why I was talking about separating myself from the Buster Boys. So then when I went over there, I so happened to see old dude, his baby mama from apartment 201 that his mom, her mom folks was staying in my old apartment in 201, you know what I'm saying? I ended up seeing her. She was sitting there waiting, you know what I'm saying, in her truck, basically trying to synchronize with me from one part of the store to the other part. Because at first I was at the garden area. She was around the marketplace area, you know what I'm saying, the entrance. So, you know what I'm saying, I caught that with the Auburn tag in the front of the truck. And then, a girl that I used to talk to about 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago, probably more than that, she was on the phone with her handler, you know what I'm saying, being instructed where I was at when I was coming out of the store, you know what I'm saying, indicating MK Ultra. So, you know what I'm saying, then on the way coming back, the lady that was walking, like I said, behind cars and stuff, like who does that? You know what I mean? Instead of walking on the concrete on the sidewalk, why are you walking behind cars when it's kids going to school and parents are leaving, or people supposedly going to work, they leaving and they could hit you. See what I mean? So why are you walking behind cars? And then you got the last little part, the little Coke Zero bottle placed over there in the little bushes, you know what I'm saying, by my car in eyes view, so I could see it. And then, like I was talking about the neighbor, how they got them parking their cars, you know what I'm saying, in different little spots and stuff, just so, because this game goes for you to spot stuff out. You spot it out, you speak about it, you solve it or whatever. Then they send these little NPCs, the inorganic beings, or people that look regular like you and me, and then they'll have them, like I said, going in your car, placing bugs in your car, doing all types of stuff, vandalizing, doing all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? That's the moral of the game. It's like the more stuff you solve, like I said before, the more stuff you solve of what they do, like these unsolved mysteries, the more you solve these unsolved mysteries and you see through the matrix and you think about it, whether you think it out loud or you think it to yourself or whatever, like I said, they got the technology to detect that, and they'll create more and more stuff for these people, these inorganic beings or whatever you want to call them, to give them something to do, and that's the rules of the game. And while I was in Walmart the whole time, it was about, man, at least about 20 people just looking at their phone. When I first walked in, when y'all see me when I first walked in, I was like, dang, look at everybody looking at their phones. I ain't catch it all that much, but it was like employees coming out of the blue everywhere. There was one employee walking out, he was looking at his phone. The employee that I was recording, clear as day, walking right in front of me, he was looking at his phone. And then the bot guy that I was talking about, keep your eyes on him, he was just walking around in circles, you know what I'm saying, synchronizing. So that's what they do, man. And that's the reason why I can't work no job, because all this stuff is pre-planned and scripted, and they try to put extra work on me and other TIs, and this is what we going through. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, don't be scared to speak out about it. Speak out about it, because like I said, it's your freedom of rights being secretly taken away from you by having everybody act based upon technology devices on their phones and stuff. So speak out about it, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't care. They could call me mind control. My mind is controlled to the point that I see through the matrix. That's how my mind is controlled. It's controlled to the point I see through the matrix, and I'm solving it every day, too, every second to a minute, every day that goes by. And I'd rather solve it than sit back here and be notified like all these people that lives in this city or lives in these little communities, these little cities, these little states and stuff, acting out based upon somebody else. I'd rather, think on my own than having to have somebody else's mind being broadcasted 24/7 to give ideas for me to think, to give ideas for me to want to go somewhere, to give ideas for me to want to go take my kid to the park or go walk around and everything, to go walk a pet or whatever, walk these little chip little pets. Because like I said, all these animals are fake anyway. You know what I'm saying? All these animals are fake and they chip. So that's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold back. Just put it out there, because you ain't looking dumb, you ain't looking stupid if you're speaking about this stuff and a whole bunch of other people speaking about it, and you're showing proof of this stuff broadcasted. Then, like I said, how can somebody prove you wrong? How can they prove you wrong? See what I mean? How can they prove you wrong? So that's how I look at it. But it was staged, man. I just said that just before I left the house. I was like, you know what, man, I'm about to go to Walmart. And the sad part about it is, like I said, these satellite dishes, these satellite things you get from the stoves, dog stoves or whatever, these little satellites that you put in your window, that detects a lot too. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything you saying and stuff, you make certain body movements, it detects and it sends it off to the satellites in the sky and the technology that they got in the sky to get everybody on foot, you know, to be posted up places and stuff. And you can try to be spontaneous all you want. Everybody's in on it. So, you know, it's going to be at least about 15, 20 people posted up at every place, every business. No matter if you want to go there, if you ever thought about going there or not, it's going to be somebody posted up at every business around town waiting for you to go there, you know what I'm saying? So they could play games with you and mess with you. And guess what? Every time they do it, every day is some stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? We are already close to about 60 murders in the community, you know, based upon, you know, all this acting and all this fugaziness and all these people acting like, you know what I'm saying, clowns and can't think on their own and all that stuff. So like I said, the more they act out toward me, the more they getting swiped away. The more they getting swiped out the list, and it's another less bite I got to deal with acting before my face. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that could be the demon side to it. They could call me whatever they want to, but that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'd rather think on my own than be like than to be like these bots that's around me and everybody living in this community. They got to use my mind against me. Like I said, I went to Alabama, spent some money over the weekend. Everybody got the word on that. They started activating car alarms. They didn't like that because they didn't give the bots the chance through the satellite remote neural monitoring to be able to post up, to be there, to play games and the gaslight me and play, you know, play games with me all day, barbers and all. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like that. But I said, you know, I let it be known. And like I said, I don't care for this community. I ain't got no love for it. It ain't got no love for me. So I don't care about nobody in it. You know what I'm saying? And they could download the video, they could share it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hear it anyway. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no love for Columbus. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never had no love for me since I was in elementary school all the way up. They've been trying to kick me out the school systems and all that. I ain't got no love for it. So you know what I'm saying? So that's how they want to play it. I'm gonna play it the same way. Like I said, ain't nobody irrelevant in my eyes here. You know what I'm saying? They all control beings anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just leave it at that.